Hey everybody, welcome back for another tutorial. Like I said, guys, I'm back at work, so my videos may not come out as fast. Depends on how I kind of feel, man. But definitely keep sending the requests, guys. But like I said, I'm close to 1,000 subs, y'all. How about that? I started this channel basically not even looking for subs, looking for accolades. This was a casual keyboard guy just trying to put songs out there that I enjoy, and it's actually turning into something special. So I thank everybody for close to getting 1,000 subs, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet for that 1,000 sub, but I'm gonna do something special. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, today's lesson is sponsored by Brian Hall. Thanks for the donation, my brother. He requested "Always Be My Baby," or "You Always Be My Baby" by Mariah Carey. I think that's the name of it. Let me check so make sure it's right. I think it's, yeah, "Always Be My Baby." All right, by Mariah Carey. So let's jump into this bad boy. Let's see how. There we go. And on the other part is they go back. Be a part of me. They go to. So something like that. But I'm gonna break it down. Really simple song, not too much going on in it. The bass is kind of a little funky and kind of leading through this, so I'm gonna kind of give you that on the bass line a little bit. But the chords is pretty simple, nothing too crazy. So pretty much starts off with really guitar, but um so it starts off with this E chord for the intro. This E chord, I'm playing it like this. Got the E in the bass, double E, B, E, G sharp. So 2, 3. So basically, you do the E over the G sharp chord. So, and then you go from the G sharp over G to the A major triad. Real simple. I wonder if I can make this a little bigger because that should be good. So where I'm at. Then bass goes to G sharp to A. Then you go to the B natural. And then you go to the B natural, which is B, B, D sharp, F sharp. And then you go back to the E chord, but this time you're playing the C sharp in your bass, which makes it the C minor 7. All right, so let's do that again. Watch the bass. back to the same G sharp over E to A, and then you keep the A in your right hand, and you go to the B bass. And it's gonna be a B non-sus4. See how easy that was? So we go again. E 2 3, E over G sharp, A major, B major, C sharp minor 7, and then G sharp over E again, back to A, and you keep the A in your right hand, B in the bass. Okay, they do that pass twice. So here we go. Watch my rhythm. One more time. 2 3. And 2 3. And then they go to like a little bounce, but it's pretty much some of the same chords. They add one, I think one chord. I'm gonna show you that. So when they go from then she's like doing a little doo 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 whatever little doo doots or whatever she be doing. So she goes. It's pretty much the same pattern. All you really add is this little diminished chord, but the bass kind of gets a little bit funkier here. So it's pretty much the same chords. And then remember this? But this time they just walk it up and then they go to the C sharp. So you really only add in this C diminished chord. But I'm gonna show you how they do it. So the bass is gets like I said, gets a little bit funky here. So it's something like Alright, so that bass is just going. So let me see. So they kind of just, like I said, you don't even have to do that, but it's like I said, it's fun to kind of do that bouncy bass. So sorry. Then walk up. I'm gonna show you that. So that I'm gonna do the bass. So you got bass. So bass. Let me see. So you got bounce, bounce, boom, 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 bounce, boom, boom. That's the bass. Boom, boom, bounce, boom, 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 bounce, boom, 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 bounce, boom, bounce, bounce, boom, 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 bounce, boom. So just practice that basic. I'm gonna do it one more time. Boom, one more time. Boom, 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 boom. And then how you do it with the chords, you got. One more time. Alright, so the only chord I don't think I showed you was this C minor. So basically you're going from this B chord, right? And then you just moving this B up to C with the bass. So the bass moves from B to C, and so does your thumb or whatever note you have on the bottom of your left or your right hand chord. See that? Moves are real simple. Real simple, because you're keeping these two up here and it's going up that half step from B to C. Alright? So the intro. And then a bounce. Sorry. Do that one more time. Sorry. verse. So this is real simple. Mostly the same chords for the most part. So you got the E, right? And then you're gonna go to the B chord over D sharp. So you got B, E, then you got this B chord, B, D sharp, F sharp over the D flat, D sharp bass. And then guess what? Go back to that C minor 7. So you got E, so you're pretty much doing E, B, E, right? But since you're playing the D flat in the bass, it's going to be a B over D sharp. I keep saying flat D sharp. So you got right hand is doing ba, 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 and your bass is doing. All right, so now you know this movement, right? That G sharp over E to the A. You know that movement because you've been doing it a lot. And then you guess what? You got one more new chord. It's F minor 7. But guess what? You're keeping that same A that you just did, that same A over this. Guess what? The A is staying the same. Just going to an F sharp bass. And then guess what? You ended on a B over A. So you're basically doing the same right hand chord over 3 different bass notes. So you're doing A first, then F sharp minor, and then the B sus, which is an A over B. So I'm gonna show you the verse again. Can't sing Mariah. Same thing. The verse one more time. Real simple. 2, 3. 2, 3, and. Now this time we're gonna take it to the bridge. Here we go. I forgot. One more time. My note got stuck. Now once they go to this B non-sus, the second time, like they do the chorus a couple times. So when they come from, you see. Whatever. There's something in my nights getting a little bit colder. So those chords you start on that C sharp minor 7 for the bridge. This is the bridge. C sharp, and then you bounce off the C sharp to the F sharp triad. So I know, do a little bounce like that, and then you walk up. Alright, so let's try that again. So you got the C sharp minor 7, which you already know, and then you bounce off of that, boom, boom, to this F sharp. So you got F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, and then A sharp. Got that chord, that F sharp triad, and then you walk up the G sharp over E, which we already know. We've been doing this the whole drum, back to the A. Very simple. So I'm gonna show you the timing. Like this. So the last chord is gonna be this G sharp minor 7. So you got G sharp, B, D sharp, and F sharp. Okay. So let me do the timing. I know. Oh, let me see. I know. 2, 3. Baby, that nice and a little bit colder. Sorry. A little bit time. So this chord, I think they do a 7, but I'm gonna give you this sus chord. I just like it better. But so let me go through it one more time. I know, remind me. And then you got what is it? And a little bit colder. I'm gonna start from the top because they only do this part twice, and the first time and second time is a little bit different. So first time and remind me. Think in the life, then a little bit colder. Second time, I know, same thing. And the second time ending is a little different. Same thing. Then you go up to the little bit time. Because we switching keys now. So that walk up is going for you from the A to the B natural, B major, to the C sus 4. I think they do a C7. So you can take your pick. You could do a C7 like this, the G, A sharp, C, E, or you could do the C sus, C non-sus, which is A sharp, D, and F. And then we into the next key, which is F. All right. So I'm gonna do that bridge again. Bouncy. Do you remind me? Then a nice, then a nine, then a little bit colder. Or that. So either one, whatever one you like, or. And now I'm gonna switch keys on here so it don't look crazy. So we're going to the key of F. All right, because it's transposed. So now we in F, and they just modulate. So I'm at a time. Oh, then you on where I want to do this at. What I want to do this at? Let me see. I'm doing the other one here. It feel weirder there. Let me see. We're gonna do it here. All right, we're gonna do it here. So it seems a little bit easier here. Yeah, so it's better right here. So all right, so now we in key of F, and basically what they do is they do the same. They do the chorus in F, and then they take the song out. So basically, you just transposing it from. Remember, we was here for first. We was in this. Well, it's gonna look different because I got it in the key F now, but we was right here. We was right here. Now we here. I'm gonna teach you these chords real quick, and then we done with this bad boy. So so from that modulation, you got little bit time. Oh. Then we on this F chord. So you got F on the bass, then you got A, C, and F in the right, and you're just bouncing off that. So and then when you hit the B flat, you go up to this B flat chord right here, B flat D F. So the F over A, so you still bounce on that same F chord and hitting the bass in the A, then you go on to the B flat, and then you go on to the C. I don't want to do it. Let me see. That might be too hard. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do it like this. Yeah. All right. It's a little bit of a change, but you know, it'll stretch you a little bit than what we did. So we're not necessarily transposing it into the same, because we transpose the same way. The F will be up here, and the B flat be up here, and then the C would be so it would be a little bit different. But I think this way is easier, in my opinion. So I'm gonna teach you this way. So you got the F right here. So you got F, you got the F over A, but like I said, you bouncing, so you just basically just holding the same chord. And then when you get to the B flat, you got the B flat in the bass, B flat, D, and F on your right hand. And then you got where I'm at. Oh yeah, then you got this C triad right here. You got C, G, C, E, C in the bass, and then what you do is you got D flat diminished 7. So basically you got G, B flat, D flat, and E over. All right. So it's probably the hardest chord in the song. So you got G, B flat, D flat, E, and then over D flat bass, and then you go up to this D minor, A, D, F. So where we at? Alright. So when you after you play that D minor, you got you go back to the F over A. So I'm gonna play it real slow so you can see it. But this is real. I know I'm over explaining, but it's because it's so simple. But I don't want you to get confused. So I gave you all the chords. Yeah. Well, you know what? To make it easier, you could just keep instead of playing no, never mind. I'm gonna keep that D minor in there. So technically, you could play the D minor or the F major over the A. Like, because like this is essentially almost the same chord. So you just basically change it from a D to a C. So for the F major, you got the C, and for the D minor, you got the D, but the same 2 outside notes. So like I said, I don't want to confuse you, but you basically could do any of those chords over that A chord. But then the B flat, you got to change. So I'll show you an example. So now I'm playing the F chord. Now I'm playing the D minor chord over it. So it's the same. You can't really hear the difference. And then you got the same C over B flat chord, the C9 sus. So it's like I said, once you play the D flat, you can stay on, or the D minor, you can stay on the D minor for the walk up. So the bass is going to be. Even though you probably already can feel it. So it's real simple, man. F over A, B flat, C, D flat diminished, D minor over A, and then back to the B flat, and then the B flat over C, and then F. So hopefully you enjoyed that lesson, guys. I know I over explained it, but it's so simple. It's kind of like it's hard to kind of explain it and then try to re-explain it. So hopefully you guys got it. Should be simple enough. If you got any questions, hit your boy up, and you know I got you. Casual Keyboard Guy signing off. Looking forward to showing y'all a couple more songs this week. You shall see. Peace. Like, subscribe, share. Love y'all.